we have reached the end of February.
We have.
This is our last show in February, Black History Month.
Mm-hmm.
And in theme,
Mm-hmm.
like February
Mm-hmm.
is coming to an end, so has the top 5.
Mm.
This will be the final top 5 list here on the Me Show Mission.
The final 5.
The final 5. It's the final countdown here on the Me Show Mission.
How do I say goodbye to what we had?
So,
The good times. I'm sorry.
so keeping in theme,
Keeping it in theme.
I'm going to present to you a very personal list.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is my final 5. Now, is my final 5 of what, you may ask?
I am asking.
Well, these will be the 5 films that are on the list of Pantheon of Black movies
Mm-hmm. Ever growing.
that, unless one of our guests selects one of these movies,
Mm-hmm.
I will never select them to be reviewed on the Me Show Mission.
Do I get to pick them? Could I pick them? I'm not allowed to pick them either.
Well, here's the thing. I'm putting out this list
So that I don't pick them.
so that in hope
Because I don't want to trigger nothing.
you will be,
Trigger Ragnarok.
will stand in solidarity with me
Right.
and not select these films.
Like I'm not going to kill Baldur with the mistletoe and trigger Ragnarok. I don't know if that's really what happens in the Norse mythology, but from Thor comics, that's what I learned.
Anyway,
I don't want to trigger Ragnarok.
then don't select these films.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Stand in solidarity with me.
So I don't trigger Ragnarok.
Okay. So that you don't trigger Ragnarok.
I don't know much Norse mythology. I just read Thor comics. Go ahead.
Today?
Number 5.
Number 5.
Okay.
This is a film that we have collectively said we are not going to be selecting on the Me Show Mission
Okay.
until the actual end of the Me Show Mission.
Okay.
And that is Meteor Man.
Yes.
From
I
1993.
don't even want to talk about it that much.
Yes. We have reasons that we have discussed previously
Yes,
on the show
yes.
as to why Meteor Man
Right.
has been designated
Right.
the final episode of the Me Show Mission.
And to be clear, for newer missionaries, it has nothing to do with Robert Townsend. It has nothing to do with the film itself.
No.
So much so that we have tried to review it 3 times.
Yes.
But at some point, God is trying to tell you something.
Yes.
So, yeah, okay.
So it has been designated the last.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, we turn the lights out after that.
Exactly.
All right.
So Meteor Man is off the books.
Okay.
So now the rest of these are all me.
Right. And I'm not going to get them because, well,
Well,
we've covered that.
hopefully you
Yeah,
won't.
Hopefully I won't. All right, what we got?
You can be a bastard. Number 4
Number 4.
is from 1975.
Okay, yeah, because these are my years.
Exactly.
So go ahead. What is it?
Exactly. Mandingo.
Yeah.
Mandingo, for those who don't know,
Yeah.
is a historical melodrama, heavy on the mellow.
Yeah. Ken Norton.
Yes. Produced by Dino De Laurentiis.
Oh, Lord.
The film stars Perry King as Hammond, the son of a cruel slave owner
Seems a little redundant.
who is known to rape the female slaves on his father's plantation, and his father orders him to marry a white woman to produce grandchildren with no black ancestry. Hammond marries Blanche, played by Susan George, his cousin, who becomes jealous that he pays more attention to his black lover, Ellen, played by Brenda Sykes, than to his wife, leading Blanche to force the Mandingo fighting slave, Meade, played by boxer Ken Norton.
Ken Norton, that's right.
Remember, he's a boxer.
Yeah.
Into a sexual relationship with her.
Yeah.
I saw this movie
Mm-hmm.
when it came out in 75. I probably saw it maybe 2 or 3 years after it came out.
Okay.
No, because I definitely saw it on video cassette. So it must have been like maybe about 10 years later.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw it on video cassette thinking that I was buying just one of those silly blaxploitation movies.
Right.
This movie scarred me for life.
Mandingo is terrible.
It is a horrible movie.
Yeah.
It is a horrible, horrible movie.
Yeah.
It's scarred me for. I didn't think any one way about Ken Norton as a boxer.
Sure.
But I can never look at Ken Norton afterwards.
And there's an entire sub-genre of these movies.
Oh, yeah.
These sort of slave exploitation movies. And you don't have to worry about me picking Mandingo. Like I know I probably saw Mandingo one of those blockbuster nights and the wings got cold and the beer got warm because everyone's just sitting in there quiet.
Right. Because there's nothing fun.
Like this. Oh, it's more rape.
Yeah. It's
so much rape.
Yeah. It's bad.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to worry about me picking Mandingo.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
And you're the witness.
Mm-hmm.
So unless now mind you, a guest can still pick it.
Yeah.
I
mean, I'm not going to pick any of those slave exploitation movies.
Okay.
Like any of them. So, but go ahead.
Number 3.
This
is from 2001.
Okay.
Written, produced, and directed by Michael Mann.
Okay. Interesting.
Ali. With Will Smith playing Muhammad Ali from the point of when he beat Sonny Liston in 1964 all the way through the Rumble in the Jungle against George Foreman. Now, the reason I will never pick this film is because I watched the trailer when it was coming on TV all the time when the movie came out. And I've seen the movie poster. I don't have anything against Will Smith.
Okay.
But when I heard Will Smith was being cast as Muhammad Ali, I was like, oh, y'all can't do better than that. And then I saw the trailers and I saw the movie posters and I was like, y'all really can't do better than that? And I just have absolutely no desire to see this.
So you've
film.
never seen it?
I've never seen this.
I'm glad you said something because it's a fascinating movie. First of all, it's like a poison chalice. And then it's first of all, it's a poison chalice. Like I always thought Denzel Washington got away with playing Malcolm X because the general populace, when Malcolm X came out, did not actually know what Malcolm X looked like. And the ones of us that did only really saw him in black and white photographs.
Right. So you weren't sure of the
like sort of footage of Malcolm X talking. Just period wasn't around, and certainly color footage.
Right.
Muhammad Ali was the most recognizable person,
human being
on earth.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
Everyone knew what Muhammad Ali looked like. So that was the first thing. And then secondly, by the time Ali came out, Will Smith had entered into that, that mode that I always talk about with Oprah Winfrey, where Will Smith is so recognizable that you really just need to play a version of Will Smith.
Yeah.
Or else it's like, what are you doing right now? Like Hitch? Okay, well, obviously you're Hitch. Bad Boys.
Well, that's the other thing. He's always played pretty much himself.
That's
he's like Tom Cruise in that way.
Point. Like you're playing you.
Yeah.
Like you're really, it's the Will Smith character.
Right.
So like Will Smith, who is super recognizable as Will Smith, playing one of the most recognizable human beings in recorded history, it was always a weird fit. And I'm kind of fascinated by that, but not fascinated enough to pick it.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's the movie where I noticed that Jamie Foxx could really act, though.
Yes, and I've heard that.
Yeah, like Jamie Foxx kind of steals.
Because he plays Bundini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's really good.
I've seen the pictures and he looks like, he's spot on.
Yeah, but no, that's not good enough for me to, you don't got to worry about all that.
Oh, very good. So you're in solidarity.
No, yeah, but I'm glad you said something because that very much is something I've wanted to talk about because it's like just a fascinating kind of film.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Number 2 from 2004.
Okay.
Written and directed by Terry George.
Okay.
Don Cheadle and Sophie Okonedo in Hotel Rwanda.
Yeah, you ain't got to worry about me picking. That's. Have you seen it?
No.
It's really, really good, but it's really, really sad.
And that's why I haven't
seen it. It is. I've only seen it once.
That's exactly why I haven't seen it. Now,
oh my goodness!
I recognize people who I respect. Say it's a great film.
It's a great film.
And in the days of when digital media meant something, not digital, physical media meant something. When I saw Hotel Rwanda, I said, you know what? I want to own this movie. So I own it.
Sure.
But I've never seen it.
It is gut-wrenching.
I just do not. I have never been in the mood.
It is gut-wrenching
to put this movie on.
Like it really is.
Yeah. And for those who don't know, it's based on the Rwandan genocide, which occurred during the spring of 1994. The film depicts Rusabagina's efforts to save the lives of his family and more than 1,000 other refugees by providing them with shelter in the besieged Hotel des Mille Collines. Hotel Rwanda explores genocide, political corruption, and the repercussions of violence. And one day, one of our guests on the Michelle Mission will select this.
Hotel Rwanda is tough.
But until then, it will not be I.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about me picking that.
It will not be Vincent.
Yeah, that's a tough one right there.
And now we come to the number 1.
The film that you will never pick.
I will never pick.
All right, let's see what this is.
This is from 2014. Produced, written, and directed by Tyler Perry.
Okay. You really pushing it right now.
Now, I don't have anything against choosing Tyler Perry movies, except this one.
And which one is this?
This is Tyler Perry's The Single Moms Club. Now,
you don't want to see your girl sullied by Tyler Perry. You don't want to see your girl sullied by Tyler Perry. You don't want to see Tyler Perry's hands all over your Nia Long.
This film stars Nia Long, Wendy McClendon-Covey, Zuli Hino, Coco Brown, Amy Smart, and Terry Crews. And Tyler Perry. Here's the thing. I have seen this movie.
Okay.
And no, I don't like the idea of Tyler Perry.
Like Tyler Perry came and put his hands on like both her shoulders and like moved her around and said, Nia, stand here. Like Tyler Perry came and Tyler Perry's a tall man, so he probably got big hands. So like he put his big hands on her shoulder and like moved her. You don't like thinking about that, Lynn?
No, I don't
you don't like about like Tyler Perry sitting in a dark room looking at dailies. I don't know if he looks at dailies. He doesn't seem like somebody who would look at dailies, but for the sake of the bit, Tyler Perry sitting in a dark room looking at dailies and looking at like 3/4 speed, looking at Nia Long. You don't want to think about that, Lynn? You don't think about that?
I wasn't thinking about it. You don't want to think about
like
now.
Tyler Perry with like a light meter next to to Nia Long's face, trying to get you got to get the lighting right. You don't want to think about that with Nia Long and Tyler. You don't want to think about
what were in these Thor comics that you were reading today?
You don't want to hear. You don't think about Tyler Perry coming into Nia Long's trailer and saying, "Nia Long, I want you to have a wig from my personal Medea collection for this scene." You want to think about that. You want to think about Tyler Perry and at like the table with saying, Nia Long, I'm going to eat half this bagel. Would you like the other half of the bagel? You want to think about Tyler Perry with Nia Long like that, Lynn? You don't think about Tyler Perry and Nia Long?
There's your entire reel, Dylan. No, I don't want to think about that.
You don't think about that?
But that's not the reason.
Okay.
The reason is because I have seen this movie, as I have mentioned. Nia Long is not good in this movie.
No.
Nia Long is really bad.
No.
Really, really bad. And I don't want to do a review where I have to give a bad review to Nia Long.
I actually have not seen this film. Does Tyler Perry play her love interest?
I honestly can't remember if he plays her love interest.
All right.
I can't remember.
Damn, he's a fool if he didn't.
I mean,
shit, what's the point of being Tyler Perry?
That's what half these guys that do movies.
Right, you have Nia Long in the movie.
That's why half these guys that do movies, they cast her because they've always had the dream of her as their love interest.
Yes. I wouldn't even be mad at him.
Yeah, well.
But Lynn would. Hey, Nia Long, we're going to the rap party. You coming? We're going to play Taboo. Will you be on my team, Nia Long?
Taboo.
It's going to be Tyler Perry and Nia Long versus Terry Crews and one of them other people you named.
Okay, so that's the top 5. That is the final top 5.
All right.
Here on the Michelle Mission.
All right.
Okay. Thank you. So you stand in solidarity. You will not select any of these films.
I do stand in solidarity, but you're really pushing it with the Single Moms Club. Like, you're really pushing it with that. But
of all the films,
it's a Tyler Perry film. Right. Luckily, Tyler Perry makes a movie every 2 weeks.
So
they keep accumulating.
There you go.